Hi, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Maggie, and I'm so grateful you're here. I am a first-time mom of a 10-week-old little boy, Eli, and I share all things about natural, non-toxic pregnancy and motherhood. So if you're into that, I would love for you to subscribe and stick around. Today, we're going to talk all about baby wearing. If you've seen some of my previous videos, you may know that Keith and I, who's my fiance, we wear our baby all the time, constantly. He is always on either me or on him. And today I'm going to talk about my experience with baby wearing, why we baby wear, the benefits of baby wearing, and how to baby wear safely. So yeah, baby wearing is a big part of attachment parenting, and I'm going to create a whole video on attachment parenting, and I will link it up here for the future. It actually might be on this side. But attachment parenting is essentially keeping your babies close and creating an attachment with them so that they feel secure. It helps develop independence and emotional safety and security. So we are very big into attachment parenting, and yes, baby wearing is a big part of that. So baby wearing is essentially wearing your baby in a carrier, sling, or wrap. You can do this while they're sleeping, you can do this just when they're awake throughout the day, but essentially just wearing your baby, creating closeness with them, being close to them all the time. Baby wearing is a way to prevent a lot of crying, so a lot of parents that do wear their babies notice that their babies are less fussy. Baby wearing is also a way to create closeness, independence, and like I said, just attachment to you in general. Our pediatrician talked to us about the idea of 9 months in, 9 months out. So if you're not familiar, humans are what people call carry mammals. So a carry mammal, like an ape and a kangaroo, are animals or beings, I guess, that are born the most immature. So babies are born and they're really not fully developed yet. You know, their lungs are still developing, but also they're still learning how to walk and talk and really be in this world. Whereas other mammals like horses or cows, when they're born, they start walking immediately. So carry mammals, which human beings are carry mammals, are mammals that are extremely immature at birth. So our pediatrician considers there's 9 months of gestation, but then there's also this period after baby is born. She says 9 months. Some people think it's a lot longer than 9 months, but this period of just continued maturation. So this period where your baby is continuing to grow, develop, and fully mature. So in this period, it's really important to be close to your baby by baby wearing specifically, but also other methods, because the baby is relying on you for warmth. You know, babies cannot regulate their own body temperature. They also rely on you solely for food and nourishment, and babies also rely on you for safety and security. So in these ways, baby wearing is very beneficial, again, to the baby's overall development, just because it provides them with all of these things. The knowing that they are close to you, the actual physical warmth of being on you, and the security and safety of knowing their food source is here and you'll protect them from anything. So my experience with baby wearing is pretty simple, pretty straightforward. We have been wearing Eli since he was born. We have a Sully baby wrap, which is essentially just a long piece of fabric that you wrap up on yourself and then you stick the baby in, and it creates a carry that is very close and feels very natural. There's not much between him and my hands, you know, if I was to hold him. So I feel like that one is most closely related to like actually holding the baby. And we also use the Tula baby carrier. Both of these items I talk about in my newborn essentials video, which I will link here. And the Tula baby carrier is more of a buckle carrier. There's a lot more to it. It's a little less natural way of carrying, but those are the two kind of carrier wraps that we use, and we love them a lot. They're great for going on walks, they're great for just around the house. But like I said, we wear Eli all the time. He contact naps for every nap, and yeah, I feel like we are really developing a strong connection and secure attachment with him slash for him, which I know will benefit him as he continues to mature. So there is some controversy or questions about how to safely baby wear. Every carrier slash baby wearing product that you purchase will talk to you in the manual on how to properly baby wear, but essentially if you improperly baby wear, it can cause the baby's hips to not form properly, or hip dysplasia, which can cause future problems with the hips and things like that. So you'll definitely want to make sure that you read the manuals to your baby carriers and make sure that you are carrying your baby properly. So newborns, when using a carrier like the Tula carrier, require an insert to kind of hold their butt up and make sure their legs are spread in an M shape. So you want their hips to sit lower than their knees to create an M. And that is the proper way to ensure that their hips develop properly, especially if you're baby wearing often. You can see in traditional cultures that baby wear that they practice carrying their baby in that M shape, and they have very little hip dysplasia, whereas if you look at more modern cultures who do a lot of baby wrapping and swaddling and things like that, keeping the legs very tight, there is more babies who develop hip dysplasia. So you definitely want to make sure that your baby's legs are in an M, kind of spread around your midsection. Like I said, all baby wrap slash carriers are gonna have this information in the manual. And if you do have a carrier like the Tula carrier, free to grow carrier, and you want to use it with your infant, make sure that you get the insert. And it's been super helpful with Eli. We still use it. You don't have to use it after a certain weight, but we do. You also want to be really mindful of when the appropriate time to front face carry your baby is. So I believe it's once your baby is 12 pounds, you can carry them facing the front, but until then, you want them to be facing you. It might depend on which carrier you have, so I would again just read the manual of your carrier to make sure that you're not doing something at an inappropriate time which could cause developmental delays slash issues for your baby. So that is all my information that I have on baby wearing that I want to share. We love baby wearing. I couldn't recommend baby wearing enough. I love the connection that it creates with me and my son. I highly recommend it. I'd love to know in the comment section if you baby wear. If so, what kind of carrier slash wrap do you use or would recommend? Let me know down there, and I will see you guys soon.